Yeah, so a year out, more or less to the day, since I fought Charlie Leary, and yeah, we'll do it again. But I've been in that situation before, you know, when I came out of a couple of other organisations. I think it was 18 months, and then I had an injury there a couple of years ago, a pretty bad broken nose. It was another year out. So I've been there before, and I've always bounced back from it. So I don't think this has been severe as any of the other ones before. You know, I was in training right up until August last year, and I just happened to break something in my ankle when I was training. You know, but I was training right up till August. I had about 3 months where I wasn't training, and then straight back into it. So I've been sort of heavy training since December. So I'm already fit as fiddle. You know, we've seen up there in the rounds. You know.
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the tracks where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it shifts and cracks. Where the secret lies in the border fires.
So the level of opponent we got on paper is probably a little bit more experienced than me in terms of just a numbers game. A few more fights than me, but nothing too crazy, you know. Jiu-Jitsu brown belt. So a high level ground game, high level stand-up game, and a high level MMA fight all round. So I think this is going to be a cracker for the fans. I really do. People know what way I fight. We checked him out there last night. He's quite aggressive as well, with some tasty submissions and an all-rounder. He's quite all-rounded. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great one for the fans. Cannot wait. I cannot wait to get down there. You know, put nothing but hard work in since I was injured. We came out of the boot there, and the cast on my leg in sort of late November, and I've done nothing but train since. You know, it was the first month was hard to sort of get back into it, just doing rehab and stuff like that. But you've seen the rounds I put in there now, no issues whatsoever. We're good as gold, so we can't wait to put on a show for the fans.
In the humming wise, yeah. Hey man, you know you're never coming back. I said you're never coming back. You know, you're never coming back. I said you're never coming back.
Yeah, so I was in work yesterday, and I got a text message off my friend Conor Mulholland. He's one of them gnarly lads, a good friend of mine, and he just said, "Sorry to hear the news." And I said, "What news?" He says, "Oh shit, Scope is out. We didn't mean to break." I said, "Look, I was gonna have to hear it anyways." So then I went on my Twitter, and I was after getting about 10, 12 sort of tags, and look. He just put out that he was injured. Whatever injury he had was, it obviously meant it was bad enough that he's not going to pull out before. He was main event, co-main event last time around. You know, he's forced up the high levels, so I don't think he's going to pull out for a broken toenail. You know, and I've been there before, so I've nothing but empathy for Ryan. So I hope whatever injury he has, he bounces back from it. I'm sure he will. So yeah, that's how that came about. And then within the space of about, I think it was about three hours, I was already signed, matched. I got the contract there about 8 o'clock last night, and it was sent off this morning. I don't sort of fill everything out. I get my management to do that, you know, Celtic Fighter Management, and they sort of look after that. And he just texted me a name there last night. It was like shit on the treadmill. Job done. So you'll see me in there on the night, you know.
So past the square, past the bridge, past the mills, now past the stacks. On another gathering storm comes a tall, handsome man.
No, I didn't know the name before I signed. I was doing a run on the treadmill last night, and he just literally texted me a screenshot of a Sherdog or the Tapology page, and then that was it. Job done. That was it. It was signed, you know. So that's sort of how quickly these things come about. But yeah, yeah, look, I think most of the lads out there, I literally just they do want to put on a show. They're fighting down in one of the hotbeds of MMA at the minute, which is Irish MMA down. Everyone wants to come over here and fight in front of the Irish fans. Anytime it's a full house down there, it's crazy. So everybody just wants to come over here. So I think it'd be great now, and I can't wait for it.
Would you hear what I said? In a dusty black coat with a red right hand. Yeah.
So with a couple of tags there on Twitter and Instagram there last night, people putting their names forward for the fight and stuff like that. The fight I had already been matched, and I must have got had about 30-40 messages coming into me last night, be it Instagram direct messages, Twitter messages, and I just says, get it away. Remember, fights booked. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? So, but look, everybody just wants to fight and make a few quid at this stage, you know. So I think that's why everyone's throwing their name in the hat, you know.
Red right hand. Red right hand.
Yeah, so Bellator have been great with this. You know, they gave me my Bellator debut it was on 2 weeks' notice. We done Charlie Leary with a full camp, and then we were getting ready for Brandon Geertz, and I got injured. And Brandon subsequently got injured then too, so that whole fight was scrapped from the card. So then, me being on the vice versa side, my opponent's injured. Bellator were great, you know. Bellator and Jude were able to get me matched within the space of about 2 or 3 hours with such a high caliber fighter. So I'm chuffed they were able to do that, you know, and I'm not off the card.
Red right hand. Red right hand.
We're only about halfway into camp now, you know. We start training camp for this. More or less 9 weeks we did over this. I didn't want to get fat over the Christmas, if that makes sense. So I didn't have touch a drink, didn't touch a drop of alcohol, wasn't really eating, wasn't really going out partying or anything like that, you know. So I was in the gym every day, and we've done probably 9 weeks for this, and we're 4 weeks out on Saturday. And we're already in tip-top shape, so now it's just doing the business on fight night.
He'll wrap you up in his arms, tell you that you've been a good boy. He will kindle all the dreams it took you a lifetime to destroy.
Well, I think the gym this year has gone from strength to strength. The wrestling class that we do on a Saturday with Bill McCann coaching it has just gone huge. You know, the lads are doing freestyle wrestling competitions. There's more MMA lads getting involved. There's more jiu-jitsu lads getting involved. We've got about 20 fights coming up in the next couple of weeks between various shows, and everyone's sort of just hitting their stride now like that. They're all in around the same time, so everyone's sort of in around halfway camp mark, if that makes sense. So I think everyone's just going to be peaking right at the same time, and the atmosphere is great in the gym, which makes for an enjoyable camp. While we're all miserable cutting weight and stuff like that, you're all miserable together, you know.
You'll reach deep into the hole, heal your shrinking soul, but there won't be a single thing that you can do, because he's a god. He's a god.
I just thank all the lads for just aspiring, and just even when they haven't got fights or anything coming up, they come up and give me a hand, and the big man Andy, you know, he always looking out for me and stuff like that. So cheers, lads.